Have you ever wondered what it truly means to give everything for a cause you believe in? Today, we're diving into the remarkable story of Abu Bakr As-Siddiq, Radiyallahu Anhu, a man whose sacrifices shaped the very foundation of Islam. From risking his life and wealth to standing unwaveringly by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Abu Bakr's, Radiyallahu Anhu, devotion is a lesson in loyalty, faith, and selflessness. Stay with us as we uncover how one man's sacrifices transformed a struggling community into a thriving nation of believers, and why his story still inspires millions today. Whether you're looking for faith-boosting lessons or a deeper connection to Islamic history, this video is for you. Abu Bakr's, Radiyallahu Anhu, early embrace of Islam. Abu Bakr As-Siddiq, Radiyallahu Anhu, was among the first and most prominent individuals to accept Islam. The moment Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, shared the message of monotheism, Abu Bakr, Radiyallahu Anhu, believed in him without hesitation, earning him the title As-Siddiq, meaning the truthful. His immediate acceptance of Islam reflected his deep trust in the Prophet's, peace be upon him, character, as they had been close friends even before the prophethood. Abu Bakr, Radiyallahu Anhu, did not just keep his newfound faith to himself. He became an instrumental figure in spreading Islam by inviting others to the faith. Through his efforts, several key companions, including Uthman ibn Affan Radiyallahu Anhu, Zubair ibn Awam Radiyallahu Anhu, and Talha ibn Ubaydullah Radiyallahu Anhu, embraced Islam, strengthening the early Muslim community. Despite the social and economic risks of openly supporting a new and controversial religion in Mecca, Abu Bakr, Radiyallahu Anhu, stood firm. His wealth, influence, and unwavering commitment became a source of support for the Prophet, peace be upon him, and the oppressed believers, laying the groundwork for the growth of Islam during its most vulnerable stages. Financial sacrifices for Islam. Abu Bakr As-Siddiq, Radiyallahu Anhu, was renowned for his extraordinary generosity in supporting Islam. From the very beginning, he dedicated his wealth to help the Muslim community and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. One of his most notable contributions was freeing oppressed Muslim slaves who were tortured for their faith. Among them was Bilal ibn Rabah Radiyallahu Anhu, whom Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu purchased and set free, along with several other companions who faced persecution. His financial sacrifices were not limited to individuals. Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu frequently funded critical Islamic missions. He supported the migration of persecuted Muslims to Abyssinia, contributed generously during the Battle of Tabuk, and assisted in providing for the poor in the growing Muslim community. On one occasion, he gave all his wealth for the cause of Islam, leaving nothing behind for his family except his faith in Allah and his messenger, peace be upon him. Through these acts, Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu demonstrated that his devotion to Islam went beyond words. His willingness to give selflessly, even at the expense of his comfort and security, set a lasting example of sacrifice and faith. His financial contributions not only helped Islam survive its early struggles, but also allowed it to flourish and reach new heights. Physical sacrifices and personal hardships. Abu Bakr As-Siddiq, Radiyallahu Anhu, endured immense physical sacrifices and personal hardships for the sake of Islam. He stood as a shield for Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, during some of the most dangerous moments in early Islamic history. One such incident was when he fearlessly intervened to protect the Prophet, peace be upon him, during an attack by Quraysh at the Kaaba. Abu Bakr, Radiyallahu Anhu, was brutally beaten in the process, but his resolve remained unshaken. One of the most profound examples of his sacrifice was during the Hijrah migration to Medina. Abu Bakr, Radiyallahu Anhu, risked his life to accompany the Prophet, peace be upon him, ensuring his safety throughout the perilous journey. At the Cave of Thawr, he demonstrated his love and courage by entering first to check for danger, even blocking a snake hole with his foot to protect the Prophet, peace be upon him. Beyond physical sacrifices, Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu faced personal hardships due to his unwavering support for Islam. His wealth, social status, and reputation were targeted by the Quraysh, but he remained steadfast. Despite the pain and challenges, Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu prioritized his faith over his comfort, showing that true dedication to Islam requires both courage and perseverance. Leadership and sacrifices. As the first caliph, after the passing of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the Muslim community faced a critical moment of uncertainty and division. Abu Bakr As-Siddiq, Radiyallahu Anhu, was chosen as the first caliph, and his leadership became a testament to his unwavering faith and commitment to Islam. Despite the immense responsibility, he approached the role with humility, famously stating that he was not the best among them but would do his best to serve. One of his first challenges as caliph was the Ridda Wars, where several tribes rebelled and refused to pay zakat or left Islam altogether. Abu Bakr, Radiyallahu Anhu, stood firm, declaring that Islam must remain united and steadfast. His leadership during this time preserved the unity of the Muslim Ummah and prevented the faith from fracturing. Abu Bakr, Radiyallahu Anhu, also made one of the most critical decisions in Islamic history, initiating the compilation of the Quran into a single manuscript. Concerned about preserving Allah's message after the deaths of many Quran reciters in battle, he prioritized this project to ensure the Quran's protection for future generations. Throughout his caliphate, Abu Bakr, Radiyallahu Anhu, led with justice, simplicity, and selflessness. He refused any material gain from his position, ensuring his actions were solely for the sake of Allah and the welfare of the Muslim community. His leadership solidified the foundation of the Islamic State and set a high standard of sacrifice and service for all future leaders. Abu Bakr's, Radiyallahu Anhu, character and legacy. Abu Bakr As-Siddiq, Radiyallahu Anhu, was a shining example of humility, faith, and selflessness. His character was deeply rooted in his unwavering belief in Allah and his love for the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Known for his gentle nature, kindness, and generosity, he was beloved by all who knew him. Despite his high status and immense wealth, he lived a simple life, often prioritizing the needs of others over his own. One of his most defining traits was his humility. As caliph, he refused special treatment and worked tirelessly for the welfare of the Muslim community. He remained approachable, ensuring justice and fairness were upheld at all levels. His deep devotion to Allah was evident in his frequent prayers, acts of charity, and constant reliance on divine guidance. Abu Bakr's, Radiyallahu Anhu, legacy is unparalleled in Islamic history. His sacrifices, leadership, and steadfastness during Islam's most critical moments helped preserve and strengthen the faith. He set a timeless example of what it means to dedicate one's life entirely to Allah. His contributions continue to inspire Muslims worldwide, reminding us of the power of faith, humility, and service to others.